I think it says practicing small acts of courage is to be able to be intentional about it. And if you have some fear, is that you have at least a minor positive change and step in the right direction, and that reinforces itself. It's iron sharpens iron. So basically, you keep at it, you keep doing it, and you become stronger. And then you start networking, and like you did with your community, with it wasn't just you alone doing it. You were able to take a small act and build bonds with your community.
I mean, I have the sign in my office: strive for progress, not perfection.
It's an important process. You're not going to be on top of your game. You're not going to find this to be easy to do when you find yourself in a real situation.
Do you ever find yourself having to say, "Why did I say that?" And it was
there's second doubt, second guessing,
doubts, and all that.
Right, we didn't even talk about that yet. Yeah,
and I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
No,
to
you're on point.
Leap ahead, but there's a sense that sometimes you're going to fail, and you're not, and then you're going to beat the crap out of yourself for not doing it. Well, the wrong thing to do is to beat the crap out of yourself. I think.
Right.
Yeah. It's that you have some self-compassion, self-empathy.
Oh, man. You know what happens when you start doing that, John, is this gets worse and worse and worse. More and more and more difficult to speak up. Mm-hmm. And you know who that makes me think about? Mm-hmm. Victims of domestic violence. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right? You get so subterfuged into yourself, feeling alone and isolated, and that builds on itself kind of as well. In the opposite direction.
Right.
Yeah, it takes the average person 7 tries to leave their abusive partner before they actually are usually able. And sometimes it takes longer than that. Sometimes it takes way more.
Yeah. Do you remember in the 90s there was she was a social worker, and she was kind of from a prominent family, and she had a child, and her husband was very abusive and very successful. And he actually literally disfigured her face by breaking her bones and all of that.
No, I don't remember this case.
Well, the child died.
Yeah.
And and she was brought for charges because basically for abusing the child as well.
Not standing up for her.
Not standing up. But she was so beaten down.
Oh, man, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you've talked about this case before.
Yeah.